Everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. So I will be discussing how to write discuss both views IELTS writing task 2. This question was part of 8th May 2025 IELTS exam that had happened in India. So after watching this video, I am sure 100% sure that you would be able to write any essay relating to discuss both views. Okay. So I am going to tell how to plan this essay, how to write conclusion. In fact, two types of conclusion I have explained it here, and in fact how to write introduction 1 and introduction 2. So definitely, and body paragraph 1 and 2. So let's start with planning. So how to plan? So of course you will be getting 40 minutes. So first 5 minutes you will be planning your essay. So what is planning? Definitely I'm going to explain it in detail. This 30 minutes in writing your essay. Okay. And last 5 minutes proofread. What is proofread? Proofreading of your essay means you are going to reread your essay after finishing it, and then you will get your spelling mistakes and punctuation errors and all these things you can correct it, and some words if you think that you have repeated 5-6 times or 7-8 times, if you have some synonyms for that, you can change it. Okay, now how to plan? Let's read it. So first, definitely read the question statement 3-4 times. Don't think that while after reading once you are done with your topic and all. No, try to read, try to analyze the question statement. How I am doing it, do it with me. Some people say that historical buildings should be knocked down, while others say that they should be preserved and restored instead. So some people say that historical buildings should be knocked down, while others say that they should be preserved and restored. So there are two parties, there are 2 point of views here. One is saying historical buildings should be knocked, should be demolished, okay, should be removed from the city and country, they are saying, while others say that they should be preserved and restored instead, they should not be knocked down. Okay, so main topic here is, so we have main topic here is historic building. Of course I am going to talk about format of essay also. So historic buildings they are talking, and one is saying demolish it, others are saying preserve it. So we have to present their point of view and your opinion. So if you ask me like preservation and restoration of these historical structures are also important to tell the future, to tell our future generations, as well as if more and more historical structures, old structures are like scattered, or they have taken more space in the city, and you know cities are growing up nowadays. Urban rural people are also shifting to urban city centers and all. They also want better education, employment opportunities and all. So in a city, most of the prime locations they have these kinds of buildings. So these unimportant buildings should be removed from the city space. Okay, so that's my point of view. So I will support this also. So I would say balance kind of development should be there. So let's take out I have explained my points, why I am saying it should be demolished, why I am saying it should not be demolished. But if you say you can go for first one or second one. If you think that historical buildings should be knocked down, there is no importance of these buildings nowadays, you can support former point of view, or you can support this later point of view. Okay, that's your wish, but I will be saying balance should be there, because without historical things and all, future generation will be clueless. Okay, now I have just thought all the points in my mind. Now I am going to write it here. Whatever it comes to my mind, I will write, but not full sentence. Only the point name I am going to write it here. Now look at this, what I have written, growing population demand. So buildings should be removed or demolished because of growing population in city centers and their demand for housing. And second, it is costly affair. Okay, so buildings are huge, and for getting painting and repairing, and of course to take care of these buildings we need to employ some persons and all, so for their salaries, and also it's a costly affair, it's a burden for any government, you can say. So these 2 points I will be explaining in the first point of view. Those who are saying these buildings should be knocked down, for this. Now we will discuss why it should be preserved. Okay, now what I am thinking, that it should not be demolished for future generation knowledge, for educational purposes these should not be demolished, and for getting income revenue from revenue generations from these museums and all, you can say they can be converted into museums. So just mind your spellings for museum. Most of the students are doing wrong spelling for this word museums. I have also to check about the spelling. Now what is the format of this essay? Of course 4 or 5 paragraph, 4 at least paragraph should be there. First would be introduction, second we will talk about first point of view, second body paragraph will be BP body paragraph will be about second point of view, and third if you want to make for your own opinion, then it's your wish, because here I am not supporting fully this point of view, I am not supporting fully this point of view. I will explain my point of view in different paragraph. Okay, and then finally conclusion. So 5 paragraphs will be there. Now introduction. Now try to understand what I want to say in this introduction. So whatever the green green line is there, these are template lines, you can say, and the orange one you can add the topic name, means topic related words over here in the sentence. So let's start with the debate over whether to demolish or preserve historical. So green one is up to this 2, it is ready-made language, you can use it. The debate over whether to demolish or preserve historical buildings presents, now green one, presents compelling arguments on both sides, full stop. According to my opinion, there should be a balance between progress and preserving heritage. So I have written this progress because we have just discussed the point here for growing population demand for housing and other things. So I have given this name progress and preserving heritage. Okay, so this is introduction number 1. You can note it down. It's very simple. So don't fear about the how to write introductions. Many students I have noticed that they are just stuck at introduction. They are just stuck at body paragraph only. How to write body paragraph, how to write introduction. In simple language you can write it. Okay. And second introduction, I have already told you just 3 sentences formula should be there. First it should be paraphrasing of question statement, and then first should be general sentence about the main topic. So main topic was, what was the main topic? Historical building. Okay, so that was historical buildings was our main topic, and after that we will talk about paraphrasing of question statement and thesis statement. So how I have written, you can see, it is true that historical old historical artifacts are the mirror of any culture, tradition and old customs belonging to any nation or a nation. Orange one is general sentence about the main topic. So next one, the second sentence, while, now paraphrasing of question statement, while it is considered that old buildings should be demolished, others think that age-old buildings should be preserved for future generations to know their past. Now from here to here it is paraphrasing and thesis. In my opinion also they have asked you, in my opinion there should be a balance between progress and heritage. So this line I have used it. According to my opinion, I have written, in my opinion also you can write, there should be a balance between progress and heritage line. In my opinion, comma, there should be a balance between progress and heritage. So this is introduction. Now for this question we will be writing BP1. First we will discuss why it should be knocked down, and we will discuss these 2 points: growing population demand for housing and other things, costly repairing salaries. So how we can write it? Let's see it. So I have started this. You can start with on the one hand also. Proponents of demolishing historical buildings, proponents, those who are saying proponents of demolishing, those who are supporting demolishing historical buildings, give importance of development. Now here one mistake is there. You can always, this is grammar mistake. What would come instead of you can always text me, then I will just give response to that. Give importance dash development and urban development. So development 2 times it has come. So this is also mistake. You can just write it some other words. Give importance dash urban development. Okay, you can just erase it like give importance dash this urban development. Okay, one preposition mistake is there, you can always tell. So main reason we are going to discuss. First we have announced the main sentence, the first sentence, the main sentence of the body paragraph. Okay, so we have told examiner that we are going to discuss demolishing historical buildings is good. So the worth mentioning cause is that, so this is the reason we are going to discuss, is that shifting of rural population towards urban centers for employment and better education. This would lead to pressure on limited city area. Urban, so many times I have just repeated, you can write city area, which can be solved only through this knocking down these unnecessary old structures. You can write unnecessary building or unimportant building. By constructing multi-story apartments, or skyscrapers apartments, you can say, modern markets can better serve the community needs by constructing multi-story apartments, and it should be there. So this is known as proofreading. What I am doing now, this is proofreading. So this green one is a first reason, growing demand to get, so first reason that we have discussed here, growing population demand for housing. Okay, now second point, additionally, how I have started, additionally, comma, maintaining old structure is a daunting task. Okay, or Hercules task also means difficult task, which is a costly affair for any local governance. To maintain its beauty, authority has to employ several employees to clean, paint and renovation. Hence, to get more space, these should be removed from the city map or urban map, you can say, or the regional map. Okay, so this I have finished this, I have closed this paragraph, that's why I have written hence. See this, I will show you full paragraph. Now first I have announced the topic that we are going to discuss demolishing historical buildings and giving reason why these should be removed, and first point, and this is my second point, and now I have concluded this this paragraph with this line. Okay, now second point of view. Second point of view, we will discuss for future generations knowledge and all, and to get more income or revenue generations, we can convert these buildings into museums and all. Okay, so how I have started, in contrast, or you can start with, on the other hand, advocates for preserving historical monuments and buildings emphasize, what they emphasize, their cultural memories and architectural values, which is unique. Okay, okay, so we have announced that we are going to discuss why it should be preserved. If we demolish, full stop is this, so I have used if sentence structure also. If we demolish everything from the country's map, then there will be no sign left for future generations. They will be clueless about their ancestral roots and their bravery stories and all. Bravery stories also I can write it here. Okay, hence, no repetition of word, hence, therefore you can write here. Yes, I will write here therefore, because hence is a repetition. or as a result you can say. It is necessary to preserve all history related or historical related structures to give knowledge to students as well as local people. Now my second point of view, moreover, not only for learning purposes but also these buildings should be protected to generate revenues by selling museum tickets that can attract more tourism. Okay, tourism also include domestic as well as international. All renovation expenses along with employees' salaries, can be taken out from these commercial museums and buildings. Okay, so I have explained it. Now example, Taj Mahal in India and Colosseum in Rome are the prime examples of beautiful belongings to these nations. Just take a look at this paragraph. For these 2 points I have written, first I have started from here to here I have started with the topic sentence, and then first I have explained it, why it should be preserved for future generations. Full explanation of the point. Whatever it comes to your mind, just give explanation properly, explain the point properly. And then second one, for generating income or revenue for the country, that I have explained. And it's first like how we can start the point. First we will explain the point and then its result that can attract more tourism. This is a result. As a result, this can attract more tourism, and then what will happen, all renovation expenses along with employee salaries can be taken out from these commercial museums and buildings. Okay, so full explanation of the point, and then one example I have given. So I have cutted Taj Mahal in India and Colosseum are prime examples of beautiful belongings to these nations. That's fine. Now conclusion. Now in conclusion, we need to repeat this topic. We need to repeat the question statement, like paraphrasing the question statement with reasons. Like I will tell you. In conclusion, the decision to demolish or retain, or one word you will be using, not 2 words. I have given you suggestion. The decision to demolish or retain age-old buildings should be made only after careful consideration of their cultural significance. So these green lines are the ready-made words. You can use it for writing conclusion in discuss both views. So should be made if you are yes, should be made only after careful consideration of their cultural significance. Now this is topic related words, and emergency of modern times. So both the things I have explained, of their cultural significance and emergency of modern times. So means progress and all. So while modernization is essential, so what I am saying, while modernization is essential, it is equally important to retain the architectural heritage in the country that honors our past. Yes, I will tell you, I will show you my opinion paragraph also. So at the end we have explained the thing, whatever they have asked in question statement, and now final decision. While modernization is essential, it is equally important to retain the, so both the things we are saying, both the things are important to retain the architectural heritage in the country that honors our past. Okay, so it is when you are saying equally important, balance, then you can use this conclusion kind of this conclusion in discuss both views. Now in second conclusion, what I have written in conclusion, although, so please follow these templates. You can write discuss both views like this conclusion. Although people have different points of views about, now topic will come, the preservation and restoration of the historic building. So preservation and demolition will come here, because there are 2 topics of the historic buildings. I personally feel that, see this, I am getting my mistake. I personally feel that after comma, that a balanced approach should be made only after a careful consideration of significance of history and to meet the demand of modernization. So these were the things I had discussed in the paragraphs. Now I will show you my opinion paragraph also. So after second paragraph, I have written like in different way. After second paragraph, when you will talk about on the other hand, then you will be discussing body 1 first point of view, body 2 second point of view. Then you will be telling, according to my opinion, historical things can guide and provide old past events to our generations. First, I am showing you my opinion paragraph, body paragraph 3. According to my opinion, historical things can guide and provide old past events to our generations, yet understanding present situation to accommodate more population in city centers by knocking down unimportant huge structures, castles and forts. Therefore, more balanced approach can be adopted. So this is my opinion. So you can write, if you can write your opinion like that, that would be great.